Hi, first grade. We are going to go over chapter 7 today, which is 7-1, count by tens to 120. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is this is my tens frame. So we have two tens frames right here. So if you have one group of 10, how many do you have? 10, right? If you have one group of 10, you have 10 counters. Now, what would be if you have two groups of 10? What would two groups of 10 be? It would be 20, right? So one group of 10 is 10, two groups of 10 is 20, and let's move on. So we're going to go over this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So these are all groups of 10. As you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are all groups of 10. So one 10, like we said, is 10. Two tens is 20. Three tens is 30. Four tens, or four of these, is 40. Five tens is 50. Six tens is 60. Seven tens is 70. Eight tens is 80. Nine tens is 90. 10 tens is 100. 11 tens is 110. And 12 tens is 120. So these are the tens groups, and these are counting by tens. You're using your decade numbers. So everyone count with me. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So those are counting by tens. So if you have four groups of 10, you would have 40. If you have 9 groups of 10, you would have 90. If you have 7 groups of 10, you would have 70. If you have 12 groups of 10, you have 120. If you have 6 groups of 10, you have 60. If you have 10 groups of 10, you have 100. If you have 5 groups of 10, you have 50. If you have 2 groups of 10, you have 20. If you have 3 groups of 10, you have 30. If you have 8 groups of 10, you have 80. If you have 11 groups of 10, you have 1110. And if you have one group of 10, you have the number 10. So these are counting by decades. So I have a couple ones for us just to see if you guys know how many it would be. So right here, you guys are going to do this one. So I want you to look at the problem and tell me how many groups of 10s are there. So remember, this is one group. This is one, this is one group. This is one group. And this is one group. These are groups of 10 because there's 10 counters in this tens frame. So how many groups do I have right there? I have 4 groups, right? And 4 groups of 10 without counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and going all the way up to 40, you could think 4 groups of 10 is 40. So there are 40 counters right there. So 4 groups of 10 groups of 10 equals 40. 4 groups of 10 equals 40. All right, I have another one for you guys that I want you to figure out. So you're going to see how many groups that we have. So you can draw this out on your paper, or you can just figure this one out. All right, so we have one group, two groups of 10, three groups of 10, four groups of 10, five groups of 10, six groups of 10, and seven groups of 10. So what is seven groups of 10? So again, you could count too. So 7 groups of 10 is, so again, you could count too. You could say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 7 groups of 10 is 70. And again, that's just counting by decade. So a decade is 10. So I want you guys to look at our hundreds chart too. I just want to show you right here on the side. So right here, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let me back it up a little. And then we have 100, 110, 120. So those are counting by tens. So remember, all you have to think is in your head, what is 5 groups of 10? 5 groups of 10 is 50. So you're always going to see that number that you're trying to find. So 2 groups of 10 is 20. 3 groups of 10 is 30. 4 groups of 10 is 40. 5 groups of 10 is 50. 6 groups of 10 is 60. 7 groups of 10 is 70. 8 groups of 10 is 90. Or 8 groups of 10 is 80, sorry. 9 groups of 10 is 90. 10 groups of 10 is 100. 11 groups of 10 is 110. And 12 groups of 10 is 112. All right, guys, I hope that helped with counting by 10. I'll see you later. Bye.